so it might be terrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, however you identify, I'm WXFan21. Welcome to Metroids for Charity. This is the final event of this inaugural marathon. This is Super Metroid Map Brando. Oats and Goats versus Nitro versus Aussie versus Spiffy Thomas. This is a great way to end the event. I'm joined by the one, the only, the fantastic Nito over on commentary. Nito, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to this matchup for sure.
This is a great matchup, no matter where it is, and the fact that we get it on a charity marathon is even better. Exclamation point donate in the Twitch chat. Let's get this up. Let's see if we can reach our goal of 2,000 British pounds, because this charity is in fact over in the United Kingdom. We are on Season 4 settings. And yes, chat, Save the Animals is on.
We got an early speed booster for Aussie here in the bottom left. Nitro and Aussie, we're a little desynced here, so we're kind of seeing like Aussie and Nitro on a head start here. They went opposite directions. Nitro finding an E-tank, Aussie picking up speed booster right away.
Okay, speed booster. If I miss something, chat, let me know.
It's going to be chaos tracking 4 people.
Why did I sign myself up for this? Jam, if you're listening, can you at least make my life easier and sync us up on the timers? Oats get speed, thank you. At least this isn't like I had to do last night, quad race plus area tracker.
Holy.
Sorvine, don't you start. Sorvine says, WX the tracker!
Looks like Oats and Aussie finding Aqueduct here, which is where Speed Booster is going to come into play right away. Picking up another E-tank, Aussie up to 3, and Gravity Suit.
Pancakes, chat. Alright. I'm gonna get us all synced up here. Never mind, wait a minute. We got people doing stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch anything right now because I don't want to screw anything up. Next thing you know is Speed Gaming main channel just explodes.
Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good now on the sync.
I'm not complaining. Nitro's still ahead, but again, we got Jam working behind the scenes. Can we give a massive shout out to Jam in Twitch chat, please? He's done an amazing job as our main Speed Gaming point of contact. And everything else, but done an amazing time here. Helping us out throughout the entire marathon. So thank you, Jam. Shout out to Dark Moon, who did the fantastic graphics and outline overlays that you see here on stream. Again, exclamation point donate, as we got $2 more in from Alu X Vexipede. I'm just gonna go with Alu. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Alright, did I miss anything? Nitro has the gravity suit.
So everybody has gravity
Beam
now.
for Aussie.
Yep, Oats and Aussie have Ice Beam as they make their way up Main Street.
Thank you.
Spiffy and Nitro are about to get their Ice Beams. And I think that'll have us caught up.
Woo! Okay. So, Nito, with Save the Animals on, can you talk about some of the uniquenesses of how this is going to impact the escape?
Yeah, so having Save the Animals on, you almost have to treat it like another objective that you need to locate. You could leave it as something you're going to blind at the end of the seed, but You're going to want to know where that is, and then you can use the timer when you're starting your escape to maybe more accurately identify what your route's going to need to be to escape to the ship on time. It adds a little bit more complexity there to the escape route, which for whatever reason happens to be a very polarizing subject amongst map rando racers. Some people love it, some people absolutely hate it, but we're gonna exercise that option on this race tonight.
That's right. Croc says we got some orbs happening for Nito, Oats, and Spiffy.
I got an orb sick.
Nito. Congratulations, Nito, on getting Morph Ball, and you're not even competing. Well done.
That's awesome. I don't have to crawl anymore.
Aussie gets orb. All right.
We got pretty much everyone around West Ocean here. Seems to be a very common hub point among these races with multiple items up for grabs. Usually holds quite a bit of progression here in the early game. Looks like everybody's collected their first supers. I just noticed Spiffy and Nitro are at 5 E tanks already. That is...
Yeah, this seed has been ridiculous with the E early.
Yeah. So we are potentially seeing a lot of heated runs with no Vari in sight.
Very potentially a late Varia seed.
Healthy amount of supers as well. Still looking for our explosives in the form of either bombs, power bombs, or even screw attack. That would probably represent the next major point of progression, although we could see other majors pop up as well to eventually lead up to those explosives. I'm hoping to
saying Spiffy still need to add Spiffy's pancakes. I hit the button! Not my fault the button didn't respond.
Hoping to snag a look at the map on somebody's screen here. An idea of where the map is.
Do you really think any of these racers really Albie's pauses and looks at the map?
I mean, Oats gets close, but... Don't tell him I said that. There's no VOD, right?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Cruel Bean says WX hit the actual pancakes button on IHOP.
we did find first power bombs here. I don't remember where it was, but we found them for Oats and Nitro.
Somewhere on planet Zebus.
Yes. As well as first missiles here for Oats inside of Main Street.
About time we get some miners. We had plenty of E-tanks.
Yeah. I know, I kid. When Oats is like super focused on the seed, his map times are much better, but he does have a large audience to entertain. So that definitely adds into it.
Alright, this could be something. We do see a major here in left side sandpit. And it's gonna be your favorite beam! Double major! X-ray and Phaser beam.
Oh, it's a dream come true. Okay, everybody has their power bombs now as well. Aussie picking up the two majors in the sand pit, and Is this the sand pit that they were going down? No, they were going down Aqueduct, so... The sand hall is a little disconnected from Aqueduct. It's above it instead of below it. But I think Oates is probably going to look at going down the sand pit now. Especially with the map right there. Got a quick look at the map there on Nitro's screen. It looked like Kraid was here in Criteria.
We got a $25 donation from Anonymous. Thank you. Exclamation point donate. Let's see if we can hit the 2K mark. There are no incentives here. We're already saving the animals. But still, we're raising money for a good cause. Oh, Kraid for Nitro.
Mm-hmm. And there is another major... Oh no, that is where Spacer and X-Ray is, so Oates still needs to grab that. Ooh, missing the quick kill here on Kraid. So we get
DLC!
Kraid DLC! Okay, all racers have their Spacer and X-Ray now.
Clearly it's GG's. We're just gonna X-Ray climb everywhere.
Yep, go mode.
Nitro, please. Nitro? Okay. Spiffy hits the quick Kraid kill. Nice. So someone came in here earlier and said, I come back and I see a bunch of different Samuses and a chair. I was summing it up. Yes, welcome to Map Rando, where you can have crazy custom sprites.
If you want to see some high-level gameplay that also takes advantage of the large number of sprites that have been made available for Map Rando, go check out Icy's stream, because he loves using all of the non-Samus sprites, including Chair.
Chair's one of his favorites.
Chair is absolutely a favorite. What else have I seen? I've seen...
Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald, yep.
Let's see. Shacktool.
Shacktool, a bunch of Belmont characters as well.
Tetris Block, yep.
Cuphead, absolutely.
Buff Kirby's a good one. More donations in here, Nito. $50 from Zero Ciaran and $25 from Cruel Beans, who says, thank you to everyone who helps with these races. It's amazing to watch. We have now passed the 1.25K mark with about 50 minutes to go in the marathon. Let's go. Let's get them donations in.
Keep it up, everyone.
This seems very linear so far, Nito, in terms of just routing. Everyone's been to, you know, the same majors. We have 2 of them that have gone to Kraid. Others have seen Kraid. Croc says
yep.
Spring Ball for both now Nitro and Aussie.
Yeah, it looks like once they've cleaned up Criteria, a couple of them have opted to go to Brinstar. It was unclear to me whether they had fully explored Norfair at the top. I know that was giving them some access to majors that they needed for progression.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll have to return up there or not, but...
Well, we are going to find out because Spiffy's actually back inside of Norfair. So we'll see if this ends up being the correct play.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like there's a Norfair connection from Brinstar as well. So it's forming a little loop there between the 3 regions, as well as Meridia is underneath Brinstar and Mother Brain there, yeah, as well.
There is a lot to keep up with here in Map Rando. Again, we greatly appreciate every single one of you. This is something, again, if you're just tuning in for the first time, I encourage you to go back and watch the opening ceremonies, watch the host introduction from this morning. This is something I've been working on for about 2.5 months, and to have all these amazing runners, all these amazing commentators and trackers that have participated, that have poured their hearts and souls out into this in their runs. We just saw Bastion Blue Succubus hit a ridiculous gold split in SM any percent KPDR run. We've had so many just amazing things. I am so incredibly grateful. My closing remarks will come at the end of this race. We're going to end this episode. I'm going to come back on camera, and I'm going to end some closing remarks. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. I'll recap how much money we've raised, recap some more of the Safe in Our World resources. You're not going to want to miss it. And now Spiffy is still making his way through Norfair. Really would like to see this open up, because you've got Oats still in Criteria, Aussie and Nitro both in Bryn, which we know doesn't have a lot of anything at the moment outside of Mother Brain. Spiffy might have the right idea here.
He might, yeah. I think that Oats has cleaned up Kraid. I guess I'm not entirely sure. I think he's gone over in that direction and probably taking care of that objective. Aussie and Nitro continuing to make progress here in Bryn. Chat confirms that Oats did kill Kraid, so we can check that off the list.
Perfect.
Nitro's made his way into Meridia.
Charge! Spiffy reset charge! Finds charge and resets it!
He must have not had enough health to make it back after getting charged, because there was no...
No, he didn't.
Area.
He didn't have the health.
He's definitely going to farm up and go back there.
Oh, yeah.
Nitro finding Dragon in Meridia as well.
See, this is more to me as a fan and as a commentator. Everything you want to see, because we're in 4 different areas right now. And this is fantastic. It started out linear, and now everything has been blown wide open.
Mm-hmm. And now we see everybody's like personal styles when it comes to map rando come out a lot more. Of course. Now that they have the freedom to just kind of go whatever direction they feel is best.
Yep, and Crocomire fight. Just saying.
That's a nice croc. All
just
for
a missile. Womp, 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 womp.
So I think Nitro spotted Dragon, but then he backed off. Maybe he felt he wanted more items to make that a more efficient kill?
Maybe. Toaster with the $25 donation. Thank you, Toaster.
Oats has made his way back into Norfair, so he may be wandering up on charge at some point here soon.
Yep. And Spiffy to Bryn.
Spiffy to Bryn, so it does not seem like he went back for charge there.
Nope. So I don't know why he wouldn't have gone back once you had the energy.
Yeah, he was in a farm room just now.
Yep, here's the Meridia map. There. Ooh, okay, so Dragon, landing site, and another major in right side sandpit. Aussie has wave. Thank you, chat.
Oat's working on an ice clip to get to the top part of Edakun E-Tank room here. Looking to use an X-ray stand-up to get through the ceiling there. That should work.
Nicely done. Oh, look. Neato. More E. What a surprise.
We love E. E is good.
E's in the chat. This is a big Norfair. Like you just
As
saw
it
Ashi
usually
peek
is.
the map. Yeah, like this is just... Like when we get the Norfair map, this could just be a giant gaping hole in Norfair. It could be just a bunch of really weird rooms.
Nice shine charge there from Oats to get through Pillar Room. Well, he's been hovering in the same few rooms the last couple minutes. Nitro, a little bit better on the ammo count now, so he may be making his way back towards Dragon here shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Paying a visit to the landing site first.
Nitro has got Space Jump. I almost said Nito. Apparently, Aussie has Varia and Space Jump. I didn't even realize we saw Varia and High Jump.
Not Space Jump, High Jump.
Why do I listen to you, chat? Lying to me, chat.
Hey, we're all working together on this one for tracking.
It's fair. Chat, we're just kidding. Fantoon is actually a pretty big one here, considering this is the third boss of the 4 that we've seen. What major did Nitro just pick up? Varia?
That is a great question.
Bombs. Nitro picked up bombs. Thank you. Alright, Fantoon defeated for Aussie. Anybody want to get the host some Tylenol?
Now, so is that Aussie's first boss down, or did he also clear Kraid?
I don't think he ever cleared Kraid. I could be wrong. But I don't think he ever went to Kraid.
We'll have to keep
Screw
that
attack
in mind. Yep, screw attack for Nitro. Spiffy heading down into the sand pit to pick up a major here, which is that screw attack as well. So Spiffy also a screw. Chat believing that Aussie did not kill Kraid.
Yeah. Again, I never saw him head to Kraid. The only one who has found Charge Beam so far has been Spiffy.
And we don't think he even picked it up.
No. He saw it, looked at it, said, meh.
Spiffy on his way to bombs. Aussie has found his way to Turian. I don't even know where Turian was in relation to anything.
I don't know either. What is happening? Racers, can you slow down a little bit, please?
Yeah, you're moving too fast.
How dare you run this game fast in a race? Comms can't keep up.
Turian is top of Norfair.
And Turian has a load of nothing.
And I think that was a double revert from Aussie to go back down into Norfair.
Now we see Charge Beam there. Mama Turtle right side's got a major. We're running out of majors, so that's Either grapple or plasma.
We did see the entrance to wrecked ship through Wasteland in the top right corner of Norfair, and if we haven't spotted Ridley yet, that might be where Ridley is. So that technically, even though he hasn't been there, that technically might be all boss locations known for Aussie.
Yep. Chat's saying they think Ridley is in Brinstar.
Ridley was in
Ridley
Bryn.
was in Bryn, okay.
So wreck ship not necessary for anything here.
As some people in the Map Brando community have called wreck ship wasted space.
Mm-hmm. Others call it Schrodinger's wreck ship because if you need something from there, it won't be there. But if you choose to ignore it, the thing you need is there.
All right, so Nitro's the first one with 2 bosses down.
Plasma beam
that is
for Aussie.
plasma.
And charge is very close to him as well, so he's going to have full beam combo here.
So is Oats. But resets it because he doesn't have Aria. So that's 2 racers now, Oats and Spiffy, that have not been able to get that charge beam due to a lack of energy.
Yeah. We'll see if Oats decides to farm up the energy to eventually grab it here.
Yep. Oats reverted out of charge beam, chat.
However, Aussie just picked his up, and he's definitely keeping that.
Oh, of course. We just broke the $1,300 mark. Drocky Lizard, $10 says have a little bit and a smiley face. Let's go, chat, and see if we can reach our $2,000 goal. We just broke $1,300. Thank you, everybody who has donated. We greatly appreciate your help. Again, Safe in Our World is a mental health charity supporting the video games industry and, of course, gamers.
Yeah, we believe Spiffy never went back for charge beam.
Correct. He never went back for charge. You see Nitro getting the Brinstar map.
Nitro healthy on the ammo. He would like to see a couple more super packs here.
That would be nice. Speed Gaming's had enough of the donate button. It put 3 dots out there when I put in the command. That's twice it's done that now.
It saw your command and said, no, I don't think I will.
Nope. You've gone through enough of your uses of that command already in the last 2 days. Nope. Well, Nitro wanted the super pack. He shall get it. As Oats takes down Bomb Chorizo.
So even though Oats doesn't have the map, he does at least know where the animals are for the escape.
And that's big.
We'll see if he keeps that in mind for the escape, or if he'll have to, like, scroll through all the maps to remind himself of where it is, because that is so easy to do.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we just peeked Ridley on Spiffy's side.
Yes, we are saving the animals for this race.
Correct. There you go, Aussie. Now he's taking on Kraid.
Alright. He just wanted to make sure he had 20 supers for him, just in case. So that is 3 bosses down for Aussie now. Or no, did he? He doesn't have Dragon. Or does he?
Who, Aussie?
I don't know.
No, I've not seen Aussie get to Dragon yet, no.
Okay.
Aussie has not spent much time with Annie and Meridia yet. Oats has found Phantoon, though.
There we go.
Croc saying no, he hasn't done M yet. Croc, hey Croc, I read that a little too fast, and I thought that said hasn't done other M yet. No, other M was never going to be part of this marathon.
So now it's Nitro's turn to go up and grab charge. I do think he has the energy to return from this one.
Here we go.
That is a space elephant down for Oats. I'm assuming that Aussie is on his way down to Meridia now, which was at the bottom of Brinstar.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's saving Ridley for last, since Mother Brain is also in Bryn with Ridley. The rest of the racers have been fighting constantly with heated rooms.
Where was the Varia suit, by the way, that Aussie got it and no one else has gotten it yet?
I don't know.
It's in Norfair, right by Oats. So, oh, it's Morph Ball. Yep.
Oh, yeah. There it is. So I think what Aussie did was he went to the left of Criteria into Bryn, and then found the other Norfair entrance at the top of Bryn, and that must have been close by to that Morph Ball room where Varia was.
Yep.
Nitro and Spiffy in the same exact room. I think they're trying to progress to the map, but I don't know if you can approach it from this side. Oats getting the Turian map unlocked and seeing pretty much nothing there.
Oats is staring at those three majors. That's Charge, Plasma, and Wave Beam.
That'd be a very nice combo of majors to get.
Yep. Nitro's got Plasma. Varia.
And he's got Varia. And Spiffy also about to get Varia. So everybody's got their double suit now.
And Nitro has full tracker.
It's got every major. Wow.
I win!
Aussie starting his Dragon fight.
Nitro with the Phantoon fight.
Aussie
Nitro has a bingo.
Aussie saying to Dre, have a seat.
Love it. Chat, with just over $1,300 raised for Safe in Our World. Let's smash this. Exclamation point donate. Even if you can donate $1, a pound, whatever you can donate would be greatly appreciated. Let's get a donation train going. Donation train hype!
Oats
I'm not gonna
picking
get
up
sued from Games Done Quick, am I?
Oats picking up his wave beam. Nitro and Spiffy both on their Phantoon fights. Nitro just finishing that up. Spiffy spending a little bit longer.
Yeah, Spiffy not having that charge wave beam, so this is just gonna take a little longer.
Yep. And Oats getting plasma now.
And again, Oats knows where charge is because he's already peaked it. So Oats is going to go back now and get it on the way out of plasma. Good routing here by Oats to go route in all 3 of those majors.
I don't believe Oats has been to Meridia at all, though, so he is going to need to hunt down Dragon. And Aussie starting his Ridley fight. He will be wrapped up with this seed very shortly.
Very much so. All right, Aussie's done.
He will roll on over to Mother Brain now.
We've had a lot of raiders. Baron, Edible Toaster, appreciate every single one of you for the raid. If I didn't catch you, thank you so much for the raids. All right. Aussie's now going to make his way over to Mother Brain and actually routed this in beautifully. Knew that Mother Brain's been here in Brinstar since very early on. Finished off Ridley, 1020. Plenty of projectiles to break Mother Brain 1's tank, and of course with the full beam combo, he's got no problem defeating Mother Brain. But again, did Aussie peek the animals? How long are the paws going to be? Because Oats is the only one that went in the Bomb Teresa room.
Yeah, we know he obviously has Norfair map because that's where Phantoon was. I just don't know if he would have scanned it and identified that BT was there, but I'm sure it won't take him too long to just quickly identify where he needs to go for this. And then the ship was down in Meridia, so we're going to have a little detour up to Norfair and then come back down through Bryn to get down to Meridia all the way to the right.
That's right. Get your guesses in, chat. Get that escape timer guess in. We've got some donations coming in as well. $25 from Blue Bear says, come on, Aussie, take it home.
I'm going to guess 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
4 minutes and 25 seconds.
Almost.
Oh, look, NN's in the chat. I see all the 69s popping up in chat. Shout out to NN who started that gimmick back in the last Map Rando tournament. And there's NN who's been lurking the whole time. Alright, here's the escape timer. 4:05!
Not seeing any 4:05 guesses there in the chat, but we got some close ones.
That's right. He knows with the 4 minutes.
It looks like Aussie is aware of where the animals are. He did not to look at that map. Nitro on his Ridley fight.
It's going to grab this major here. We know it's Spring Ball. And there it is. I think Oats must have beaten Dragon by now, right?
I don't think so. I don't think he's been to Meridia at all.
Wow. Eesh. No, you're right. I don't think he has touched Meridia yet. He did spend a lot of time in Crateria. So the animals are, in fact, in Norfair.
And Spiffy's starting his Ridley fight. Nitro finished his up. And he's on his way to Mother Brain.
Mm-hmm. $25 donation in from Crepes, who says Oats can still win.
That's very optimistic.
I love the optimistic outlook.
I don't think this one's going to be in Oates' favor.
Oats just runs to everyone's house, unplugs their computers, and rips out their batteries. Nah, I kid. So again, for those that are wondering why this long escape timer, because we got Save the Animals on! Oats with the revert! Biffy with Ridley down.
Oates is heading down to Meridia now.
Aussie has no idea where the animals are. Keep scrolling to the right.
He's at the animals. I think he's trying to identify his escape route.
Oh, his escape? Yes. Oats, Aussie saved the animals.
I think he doesn't remember where the ship is.
It's over there. It's somewhere on the jumbled up planet Zebus. Dragon defeated for Oats. Nitro started his escape.
It's a well done microwave shrimp.
Very nice.
Biffy's starting his Mother Brain fight. I say starting, he's ending it.
Yep.
And Oates will be at Ridley very shortly. Is there any chance for Nitro to catch up here on Aussie? I'm just not sure.
I don't see it.
Unless something goes horribly wrong for Aussie here on escape. The thing about these longer escapes is that since the timer on hard difficulty is more lenient, the longer the escape, the more mistakes you can actually make and still be able to finish.
Nitro, that was so nice of you to pick up that power bomb pack on the escape. What a nice guy. Instead of saving the animals, he saved the power bomb pack.
You know, that power bomb pack could actually come in handy, depending on what rooms you have to escape through. If you had to go through, let's say, Red Key Undershaft from the bottom, it is a pain to have to regularly bomb each of those blocks to get out from that morph tunnel there. Power bomb clears that right up. So, not actually a bad play to pick up a power bomb pack.
And that'll do it. Aussie beats Oats, Nitro, and Spiffy. here on the Metroids for Charity map rando quad race. That's GG's for Aussie. What a fun race, Nito, and we still have 2 racers on the escape. Oates has finished off Ridley, making his way on over to Mother Brain.
That was some masterful routing from Aussie to efficiently get through each of those bosses. He found the right items when he needed to, finding Varia very early on, and it carried him all the way to the finish line here. A very good job done by Aussie.
Nitro at 1:43 left on the escape.
Biffy, what are you doing?
Spiffy! You can't go back down that way.
He's trying. He's trying to do some X mode shenanigans.
Oh, but are we really gonna see some like weird, insane level tricks here on the marathon? What are you? Oh my!
Biffy.
What is happening?
He's trying to be cool, and now he just has to walk away in shame.
Beck says Spiffy trying to give Oates a chance.
Kind of true, actually.
I mean, it would have been really nice to show that off, but nonetheless.
Nitro with the second place finish here.
That's right, Nitro is done. Spiffy finishing up his escape.
I mean, we'll see. He kind of spent some extra time there.
We are joined by our winner, Aussie. GG's, Aussie.
Hello. GG's.
GG's.
We're gonna wait here just a minute or so. We're gonna let the rest of the racers finish things on up.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Again, folks, you still got time to get donations in. ! Donate. Let's at least get to 1,500 tonight.
We caught Spiffy in the act of trying to X mode blue suit through climb supers on his escape.
Sort of understandable. There was a fast path back right there. Like where this is a exhibition race for marathon for a charity, you want to fit in all the tricks you can.
For sure. I am worried that it might be costing him this escape attempt, but I think he might still have time to get out.
We had a minute on the timer when we reached the ship, so as long as he didn't spend a minute on it. Very long escape, by the way.
Yeah, very long.
Animals making a huge difference.
Spiffy. $26 seconds, Spiffy.
I'm so worried.
Spiffy's X mode costing him 3rd place. Spiffy, just teleport. Uh-oh. He doesn't have the time left. Nope.
Yeah. No, he does not.
Reset!
Oh, Spiffy.
Spiffy! Come on. Out saving the animals with 246 left. Whoops. Whoops-a-doozles.
Dies of double X mode blue suit.
Who's the one earlier that said Spiffy just giving Oats a chance?
And I said right away, they're not wrong.
Yeah, no one's getting invites. I'm gonna just send them out.
Yep. I didn't get an invite, but I have access to SG1 anyway.
Let's send Spiffy. There, I've DM'd everyone invites.
So, who is the hero that we're rooting for between these two? Who's the more honorable runner?
I think it's Oats at this point.
Chat immediately saying Spiffy. That's a lot of love for Spiffy in the Twitch chat. My goodness, I love it.
I respect the attempt.
Special.
Yeah, that's always a nice little trick to see on the escape.
The low latency. Maybe we should do that.
I respect the attempt from Spiffy. It did not work out at all.
I had a hard time reading the map in the escape. There was just so much map to read, and then the animals were like buried in that little loop.
Yeah, Norfair was definitely very, very confusing to navigate to the animals and then back from.
Yeah, I paused in the escape probably more than during the entire race.
Nitro welcoming. Congrats on second.
Hello, GG's. Thank you. That was a really fun seed. I like that a lot.
Spiffy! Oh my!
He's doing it again. Oh my god!
Again.
X-Mode blue suit. That's a hard one.
Oats finishes in third place thanks to Spiffy's X mode.
Can't he just do a...
He got it.
Could just do a traditional speed keep. The single frame perfect trick,
Nicely done.
not the multi.
To explain to everybody in chat what Spiffy was doing, X mode is a trick that lets you essentially run in place while holding X-ray to get a shine charge. He then took that shine charge and did another input to essentially do the trick again, but then use his shine spark, and then he interrupts it by letting go of X-ray, and that leaves him in a blue suit state. It's a fun trick.
Can we call it a super jump?
It basically is a super jump, yeah.
That's a more familiar name. Hello.
What's up, Oats? GG's.
GG's Oats.
GG.
Looks like the play was to just hard commit into Norfair. GG's, guys.
It was, yeah.
I didn't do that, but that was.
Well, you did something.
I think we
I
know
full
who
cleared,
did.
actually.
Yeah, I think we
Basically,
know
at least.
who hard committed to Norfair
Maybe.
and didn't look back.
Maybe yes.
Yep.
Yeah, Nitro completed
We
the
didn't
bingo
consider
board.
looking back.
Yeah, it was just the map seemed so far away that it was still kind of rough, and I almost didn't want to leave stuff behind, and then you end up like blinding stuff on the way back, which kind of burns you.
I actually
I just gotta
went
go
to
through.
Norfair from the other entrance, from Brinstar side.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you actually
So I
do
picked up from
the
there.
hell run?
and- Yeah, I did the hell run.
Okay, so I went for it and I decided to turn around because I hadn't saved. And obviously, if we can't continue that and you don't have a save, I mean, you just automatically lose. So I did not commit.
Very sensible.
Yeah.
We talking
Spiffy
about
from
the
the
lower North
future.
elevator?
We're talking about how committers are winners.
If that was one more heat room, this would have been a little bit different, Aussie. But yeah, good job finding the next room that wasn't heat.
Oh my god.
Which hell run?
Going into Brinstar from our starting zone, which I did, but there's no good save, so I ended up turning around because the next room was another heat room. So if the room after
Right.
that is potentially heat, it's just terrible, right? Like you just lose.
Yeah, it would be
2
bad. I
maps for
feel
no
like
reason.
I had a save, but yeah, looking at it, it's not close at least. So
Yeah.
yeah, that would have been bad. Did you all? How many? I had like a lot of tanks though. Did you all get all the tanks
Yeah.
all the way up
Yeah,
first?
pile.
You guys had like
Sure did.
5 E-tanks within the first 5 minutes or something like that. That was crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot
It's
of
one of
E-tanks.
those seeds. When it threw a lot of tanks in the beginning, I knew Vari was going to be behind heat runs. I knew
Yeah.
it. It just had to be.
Yeah, I think I
ended up with
almost
5,
had.
6.
Yeah, I ended up with I was 5+3 by the time I got Varia.
It's just the worst nightmares just kind of happen in this one. You get all the tanks. I have 6+1, and then you find Var. But not even that. I end up with 25 and 30 supers, and then we find
Yeah.
Charge Beam and Plasma. I'm like, well, this is the worst that it could have been.
Yeah.
Well, Spiffy, I gotta ask you about that because you were actually the first person to spot Charge Beam, and that was relatively early on when you were trying to push into Norfair as far as possible. And
Mhm.
it looked like you found it, and then you had to revert because you just didn't have the energy to get back down main hall. It looked like you abandoned Charge from that point, at least for a while.
I didn't abandon Charge necessarily. I knew where it was, and I knew it was fairly close to Ridley because you peek down into I forgot what region that was, but you find Mother Brain and Ridley right there, right? And it's kind of
Brinstar.
close to Mother Brain in Brinstar. Okay, but I also knew that like I'm so close on tanks, but not enough to take him down with just the beams that I had. At this point, I had just Ice Phaser, so I knew I needed just a few more packs of supers to supplement the missing beam power, and then I could do 6+1 just fine. If I had 6+1 charge Ice Phaser with like 20 supers, I could do that with 6 tanks. But without the plasma beam, it just makes it really scuffed, and it's far, and there's like not really a close save. So I just wanted to get a couple more packs of supers, but ended up finding all the supers and ending up finding wave and plasma at the same time.
It was like all heat to Ridley as well, so you'd probably need
Yeah.
quite a bit more even.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of heat.
Yeah, I think it was Speed Booster Hallway into Plower House into Ridley, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been pretty brutal. Without Varia, you'd need at least a couple more tanks than what you would normally need.
Exactly. And the more heat I saw, and I was just thinking to myself, I was like, man, I shouldn't have skipped all those power bombs, because I'm looking at my power bomb count when I'm getting close to Ridley. I was like, I don't have enough to crystal flash, and I just passed up about 4 power bombs, and it didn't even cross my mind. If I can find Ice Wave full beam combo and just crystal flash right before, nuke Ridley, and then crystal flash right afterwards, we'd be fine. But that didn't happen.
Yeah, so as we were talking before, it looked like the winning play ended up being getting into Brinstar and then taking the Norfair entrance at the top of Bryn to get access to the plentiful majors that were up there, all the useful ones, including Varia, Plasma, Charge, etc. We definitely witnessed Aussie doing that. It looked like everybody else was trying to push from the other side of Norfair first. West Ocean was in the way there, and then yeah, main hall. It was looking pretty rough to just try and force it from that end. So I guess yeah, it just kind of worked out best to find the other entrance there.
Yeah, if there was a closer save, but at that point, I think we already had done a boss, and then by the time we're coming back up, there's really nothing good. There's no good save. So I already had a lot of stuff done. It would have been just a 10-minute loss for me. It was what it felt like. So that's why once I saw the second heat room, I had to turn around because I don't even know where the nearest save was. Maybe up in Norfair, Red Tower, I think.
Oh,
but yeah, by the time you hit
Tower.
that, then you kind of just go through Norfair. So basically, in my mind, I was like, I really want to go to B, but if this next room is heat, I lose 10 minutes, you know?
No.
Yeah.
I had 5 tanks around then, so I just figured follow the heat because it gives you so many.
That's true.
Yeah, follow the heat.
Point.
And that next room is more heat than, well, unless, when was your last save before that, Aussie? Did you go into Norfair and save?
So I skipped the Kraid fight at the time, and that ended up really costing me later. So I wouldn't have been giving up much.
Yeah, your time's real bad. They must have really cost you.
I know.
That was something I was curious about because I did remember everybody else making sure they took care of Kraid before they went back up into Norfair, but
in my mind, it was gonna just route in neatly and be even more optimal to put off Kraid.
Wait, did you put off Kraid and then just went straight to Brinstar Mother Brain right there?
It was really bad.
Oh, I didn't realize that was so close to Mother Brain. It's actually just 6 rooms away.
Yeah, it's
that's
not
crazy.
That far.
Yeah, that's a nice route getting into Norfair from that other entrance. Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, I lost time while on the escape because I was just kind of messing around.
Yeah. Let's talk about that, Spiffy.
Yeah. I appreciate
Mr.
it.
X Mode himself.
I got to the animal room, and I'm looking at the rooms. I'm like, do I go left or do I go for the swag? And I look at the room, and Aussie just finished. I'm like, we're going for swag, baby. We're going for swag. We can't get the win. You have to go for the swag. And then I ended up losing that escape anyways. So I had to reset.
Yeah,
well, I appreciate it. Yeah.
With that being such a long escape,
can't let me shut you up, Oates. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that let Oates slide into 3rd place there. I respect the swag. Yeah, just did not work out in your favor.
Luckily, this one's on ranked and for a good cause. So we don't care too much about the placements, but
we got to put on a good show for the people.
And this was kind of a fun seed though. Overall, I was worried that it would be a fairly straightforward seed, but it kind of obviously there was one fairly superior route, but it was kind of interesting how we had to navigate everything and some of the weird loops, particularly to animals and then back was very annoying.
Yeah, well, you don't have to loop if you just do double X mode in Supers.
Well, for 15 minutes, yeah.
It's that easy.
Everybody skipped Torian and Rex ship. Those are just neatly tucked
I went
corners.
to Torian, but I did not go to Rex ship.
Without Meridia information,
actually terrible.
It was a hard choice.
Yeah. I think Meridia was one of the last zones that Oates went to.
Yeah.
That's really.
So how did you all avoid Rex ship then? Where was that?
Rex ship is top right of West Ocean and past Wasteland. We didn't have the energy for that.
It was far enough away that didn't exist.
Exactly.
Yeah. By the time you get the map, I mean, I'm just seeing Torian, I'm seeing these majors, and I'm just trying to, find the ending of the game. So
that makes sense. I understand now. I thought Rex ship was in Torian.
No.
Yeah. No, it is entirely too far away to the point that, like he said, it didn't exist to us. I didn't even notice it till just now, honestly.
Yeah, same. That's why I was confused.
But yeah,
it might have just been a small map. You knock out Torian and wait Rex ship. It's a small map now. The giant map makes a giant circle. It's so neat. It's very neat. All the majors are just kind of staring you in the face right after Fantune as well. Charge, Varia, and Morph Ballroom. Mama Turtle has Plasma.
Nitro got
all
every
goodies.
single major.
Yeah, I happened to run into literally every single major on my way to the map.
Same. Oh, on the
Filled
way
out
to
his
map.
bingo card.
Yeah, on the way.
Yeah, I mean, I skipped wave knowing that it might not be anything useful, but we had to kind of go back that way. I went back that way to get the wave beam because I wanted the beam power, but oh well.
All right, I think that was.
I like the flow of it for sure.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I think that was pretty much all the notable stuff that I can remember from the seed. Does anybody else have any like things they want to point out or any final remarks?
Yeah, well, I mean, though I guess the one thing I will bring up, I don't know if y'all noticed when it happened, but I feel like I almost had Aussie's route. Like I did the short charge in Croc Escape to like go towards the map in Bridgestar. But then in my head, this was a like low pause, just made a mistake moment. In my head, I thought that Croc Escape was going to connect to Hoda Ruby. So like when I made it with no HP, I was like, okay, I just need to reset because it's going to be heat on the other side. It wasn't. And then later, when I finally went back there and realized it was just Business Center on the other side, I was like, oh no, that's really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what made me go down into. So I didn't get Brimstone map, and I went down to Meridia, and did all of that, and killed Dre. Got
so
every major down there before getting Brimstone map.
I see. So
that's
you
how
thought
I
it was
have
going to be like
every
a
item.
vanilla jail to straight back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So I got
Man,
Brimstone map,
really?
and then I actually took a very long pause debating Norfair versus Meridia.
Having already gone through Norfair, I feel like just Meridio might be the better play because with all of that heat in Norfair, right? Even with like the 5 tanks at the time, I just kind of felt like the lower Norfair entrance plus Croc Escape might have been just a little too much, especially with the Torian side hoppers there. They'll just kind of finish off whatever you have left if you mess that up. So I wasn't for sure if I wanted to commit.
I feel like if you went Meridia, Aussie wouldn't have punished you too bad.
I don't think so. Meridia had a lot of goodies in it. Yeah, I kind of got every single major again.
Well, if I go Meridia, I skip Torian. Make back time.
That's true. Yeah. All right. Well, GG's to everyone. We really appreciate you guys participating in this charity race. I will pass it over to WX for any closing remarks.
Fantastic. Appreciate it. Thank you, racers, Oats, Nitro, Aussie, and Spiffy. A pleasure to have all of you showcase Map Rando here to close out the event. Folks, we're going to have closing ceremonies coming up in just a few minutes. I'm going to leave it over to final thoughts. Final chance to get donations in. We're at 1,353 pounds. Let's get to that 1,500 mark. I'm going to start things off. We're just going to go right down. Oats, Nitro, Aussie, and Spiffy. And go to Nitro. And then I'll send things out for the closing ceremonies.
Nitro.
Oh, sorry. No, it was great being here. Thanks for having me. It's a great event that we've put on. Really cool to have this happen. And yeah.
Yeah, just like Nitro said, thank you so much for putting this on. Thank you very much for considering us to close this off for you. Really had a lot of fun, and I'm glad that it went as good as it did. Thanks.
It's been a great race and a great lineup, a great cause. So thanks for putting this on, WX fan. And I'm also interested in seeing how a 4-way quad race, like how on the watchback, how that'll be to follow.
Absolutely.
About as fun as it was to track.
Yeah, tracking 4 people must be pretty tough, especially when we're all flying around. But thank you again for inviting me and having us on here, just like everybody else said. Of course, for a great charity, a great event, save the world. Mental health is so important, is very, very much overlooked a lot of the times. But I'm glad you guys have put this on to bring attention to that and to raise money for a fantastic cause. Would have wished the seed would have been a little bit more my favorite, but that's not your fault. So we'll just leave it at that for now. I like.
All right, Nito, how about you? You're good. Nito, how about you? Final thoughts from you.
Yeah, I appreciate the invite originally to participate in the race, but yeah, had to bow out of that. But I'm glad I still had an opportunity to commentate on it, and I really appreciate you putting in all the effort and everybody on the speed gaming side as well for organizing everything. It's we know it's a lot of work, and it's very much appreciated.
Awesome. Thank you all. Folks, don't go anywhere. For Oats, Nitro, Aussie, Spiffy, and Nito, I'm WXFan21 saying I'll see you in about 2 minutes for closing ceremonies.